that if you have a place that really appears to be very low maintenance, it's clean, has what you would expect from a nice move-in ready home, somebody will buy it 100%. And then what's also great about flipping is also the same thing that could be possible with long-term rentals, is that you can see the property, you can be very hands-on. And that's one of the things that I like about real estate investment compared to buying stocks or bonds or anything else, is that I have control over this entity. I can find ways to increase the value. I can find ways to increase the rent. And my personal favorite strategy for wealth building, as I think about long-term generational wealth, is long-term rentals, which is where I'm fixated on right now. I'm actually hoping to start acquiring quadplexes and duplexes, and I'm really mapping out that strategy to do so now. Jeff, I know you own a couple of rentals yourself. How does that transition happen between fix and flips to long-term rentals? Is it automatic for some? Was it automatic for you, or was it just a logical next step?
Well, at this point right now, I don't have any rental properties. I do own some notes, which is the most wonderful thing ever, is to own a note. They own the house, they owe you the money, and you get paid and they pay the taxes. It's actually a pretty amazing thing. But I had a bunch of rentals. It's a natural transition, flipper to landlord. My joke: a lot of bad flips end up a pivot into a long-term hold. Same thing with stock traders. I bought this stock now. I thought it was really going to go up, but I'm in it for the long run now, which usually means it didn't pan out. But, and then that happens, and sometimes you just pivot into a long-term hold. But it's a very specific reason for you that you're going to do it. You really need to involve your tax guy. You really need to involve, what percentage of what of your money's going where. There is a lot of investors that are buying brand new, never lived in homes and renting them. BlackRock is doing it. Obviously, when you've got BlackRock, you've got a lot of large REITs that are doing the build to rent. Obviously, there's something there, Yeah. As far as a landlord, you can usually do one. A lot of times, the starter house that you bought as a couple, well, then you trade up and you have a couple kids and you need a bigger house. And if you can pull off the first sale without, needing the equity of the other one, well, then you got a rental. I'm seeing, they call it house hacking now. I'm seeing a lot of the younger generation are buying duplex through a fourplex, and they're living in one side and renting the rest out. And that's brilliant. That's what their great grandparents did. That's how it was done back in the day. Whenever I'm looking at an investment model, I try and find some old rich people that did it. Not, this is the newfangled thing that everybody's talking about. I want to find somebody that's older, that's wealthy. Yeah, that did it before. Prior performance. Prior performance is everything. And that house hacking thing, while they put a new term on it for today's world, that's a very old term that works. So
yeah, and house hacking there's a lot of benefits. One, you get a residential loan in your name, so you don't get an investor loan, right? So you could buy a property 1 to 4 units, and it's your residence. That's where you live. And when you move out, that loan stays intact. Particularly if you're currently renting right now, one of the things that I always tell people to look for is figure out what your largest expense is. And most often it's your apartment, it's your cost of living.